So,
Very clever. I didn't do all that online.
yeah. Right. So, when did you know that you wanted to do nursing?
When my father told me that I had to do either teaching, nursing, or what was the other one? One other thing that secretarial. So I went off and did secretarial for 10 minutes and just about threw the typewriter out the window. And I came home and I said, I can't teach, they'll be dead by recess, I've got no patience with small children, I'll just have to do nursing.
Alright. Where did you do your studies for nursing?
Where?
Yeah.
We were living in Paris and I had to go to London by myself and get myself into what is now the Royal London Hospital, which is in the East End of London. So I started there. Then we moved back to Australia, so I had to leave in the middle of my training, which no one had ever done before. And we ended up in Melbourne, and I had to get into the Royal Melbourne Hospital to finish my training, which no one had ever done before.
So, did you have to start again?
No, they were very good. I went through some exams and oral things, and they decided I knew a fair amount, so they put me in halfway through.
Yeah. So how long did it take then?
About 3.5 with the travelling, about 3.5 years altogether.
That's about more 3 years.
Yeah, 3 years normally. Yeah.
Oh, okay. When you were practicing as a nurse, where did you specialise in anything, or what area were you in?
It was pretty general. I did a bit of psych, which I hated. Did a lot of orthopaedics. We used to have all the Melbourne footballers coming in with cracked heads and broken legs and heaven knows what. A lot of that. Didn't really specialise until I was over 50, and then I started doing stem cell transplants and things.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I did just about everything. Didn't do midwifery, but everything else, I think.
What would you say was your favourite part that you?
Not orthopaedics. I don't know that I had a favourite part, really. To be quite honest. We did geriatrics, which was okay. Most of it was fine. I really liked, but orthopaedics I didn't particularly like because the guys would lie there with hardly anything on, and I was 20 and I'd think, oh, pull the sheets off.
Oh yeah.
I was pretty horrified. No, most of it I loved, really.
Did you want to go into anything else if you could?
I had to leave nursing because when I divorced my first husband, my daughter Sophie was only, how old was she? She was 3. So I realised I couldn't nurse with the hours we had. So I left. I stopped nursing and I worked for a picture framer in his gallery for about 8 years until the kids were old enough to sort of get themselves to school and all that sort of thing. And then as soon as that sort of ended, I went out and had a job within 2 days. I started at PA.
Yeah.
And worked there for a few years, and then I got headhunted for the Wesley with the stem cells, which was great. I loved it.
So how long did you work in the stem cell?
About 8 years.
Okay. And what did you like about nursing?
The people. Most of the other nurses we all got on well. You get the occasional one you'd like to push off a cliff, but most of them were fine. And patients, we had some absolutely fantastic patients. That was the good thing, I think, really. And the fact that you felt you could go in, you could make them comfortable, you could make sure they were having the right medications at the right times, all that sort of stuff, which helped. It was very tiring. I retired at 66. I just couldn't do it anymore. I was just too exhausted.
Yeah.
But no, psychologically, I think it's very. It sort of flattens you out. You sort of realise that you're not. You're sort of able to do something that's a bit special, I think.
Yeah. What would you say? How does communication play a role?
A huge role. Huge role. Yeah. I've never always talked to the leg of a dog, but I've never had any trouble with communication. But some of the patients would be very withdrawn and very sad, obviously, because we had lost quite a few. And it's just a matter of sort of trying to sort out how they're feeling and moulding your response to how things are going.
Okay.